Hi friends, my name is Amit and I'm starting a new playlist called Python playlist. So before going forward, I just wanted to clear out a few things before starting this video. That why I'm going to make a playlist on Python. Okay. The first reason behind this making this playlist is that to helping out all those peoples who has a fear about coding, who has a fear about programming language. They think we can't learn programming. Even I have a non-tech background, so is it I can learn or not? So before going forward, I just wanted to tell you that I'm also coming from a non-tech background. I have totally irrelevant background. I have no computer science background, but still I have learned Python. Still I have done two internships. So I think if I can do it, anybody can do it. And through all over these playlists that will be coming in those 10 days, I think especially the person who is coming from a non-tech background like me, they can also learn this. Okay. So yeah, and I can guarantee you after seeing all of these Python videos in this playlist, I think you can uh, you have an idea. You will have an idea that that much idea that you can apply for internship, and we can and even you can clear the interview as well. So you can imagine how worthy this playlist. Okay. So before getting further delay, let's get started and let's start with the fundamentals of Python. And from the next videos, we will go on a intermediate level, little bit intermediate level, and throughout the last playlist, we will also doing some projects day by day. Okay, so after two videos, I'll be giving you the assignments, which is mostly like a practical assignment, which is like a more sort of a project that you have to do. So yeah, so let's get started and let's start with the fundamentals first. Yeah. So first we have to open, let me check. So in order to learn this, we will be using a notebook called Jupyter Notebook. So let me first open this Jupyter Notebook. And if you want to know how we can download this Jupyter Notebook, one second. Actually, it is very simple. I will give you the link of it. You can just have to go on my description box. You just have to download. You just have to click on that link and you will simply download. It is very simple. You just have to follow the instruction and you can download. If you will not be able to download, just ping me on the comment box. I will share you the link as well as proper detail how you can download. So just to save your time, I'll be just directly move on to the fundamentals part. So let me go here. So this is Python basics part first. Yeah. So before going forward, I just wanted to tell you that why we are using Python. So the reason is very simple. Python is very easy language. At the same time, it is widely used. It is regularly on a daily basis used in some top multinational companies out there. Okay, especially when you talk about man companies. So, and over the and upcoming 20 to 10 to 20 years, Python will be going to, increase the market because Python is so easy. Anyone can learn it, anyone can use it. Even some of the business professionals are using Python and they are also learning Python. Okay, just to get the benefit of this. Okay, and through Python, you can do anything you wanted to do, like with C++ and other programming languages. But since it is very easy, it is not that much fast when you compare with other programming languages. Like we have a C, we have a C++. They are like a you can say a booster in terms of speed, but at the same time they are difficult to learn, especially for a beginners. Okay, especially for a beginners. And they have a two technicalities. The Python also have a technicalities, but anyone with their proper mindset, with focus, they can learn it, and they can even scratch it down with some projects, even after learning of 1 week. So that's why I'll be giving you the projects as well. after the end of every two videos. And if you do it, then you have a, at the end of this playlist, you will have a projects in your portfolio, as well as you have a proper idea about Python. You can easily make a project by yourself only as well. Okay, so this is all about why we are using Python, because first it is very easy, second it is widely used. Okay, and the third thing, their syntax is very easy. Anyone can just learn it Python by learning the blocks as well. So that much simple the Python is. Okay, so just go here and let's start with a first term, which is variable. Variable. So what is variable? So let me open the 1 second. So what is variable? That's the first concept of Python. Okay, so variable is like a, you can say, like a box. Okay, let's suppose this is your box. This is your box. So variable is nothing, variable like a box. So suppose you want to store a value from 1 to 5, and that is your integer value. That means 1, comma 2, comma 3, and so on till 5. So you really wanted to store those 1 to 5 values into a specific onto a specific file in a Python. So how we can do it? Before that, we have to make a variable, and this variable is like a container. It is like a box. Okay, and under the container, under the box, we are storing something. Okay, it could be anything. So let's suppose we want to store two numbers, 1 and 2. Okay, so how we can do it? Let's suppose I just let x, and x equals to 1 comma 2, and this x is nothing but your box. This x is nothing but your box, or you can say a container in which we have stored these two items. That is 1 comma 2, that is your integer values. So this is the concept of variable. This x is nothing but your variable. So let me just come on Jupyter, and you can see, let's suppose I just wanted to store x, that is the variable, into 1 comma 2. And this is by the way, this in which I'm just writing this variable, that is x equals to 1 comma 2. This whole ribbon is nothing but your cell. Okay, cell is nothing in which you wanted to write a code, input code. So this is your cell. Okay, and this only we are writing our code. Okay, so what is variable? Let me the definition here. Variable is like a container in which we are storing a item. Okay, it is like a container, or you can say it is like a or box in which we are storing items. Okay, so variable is like a container or a box in which we are storing item. So that is a variable. So let's suppose I'm just taking a variable name called x. It could be anything. You can take a, or maybe s, or maybe g. It could be anything. So I'm taking x as a variable. This is x. X is nothing but your box, your container, which is totally empty right now. How we can fill it? We have to use equals to, and after placing a equals to on the right side of equals to, anything that you write, that will be stored into a variable, into a box, into a container, which is your x. So let's suppose I'm storing 1 comma 2. So I'm stored two items, that is 1 comma 2, into a box, into a you can say a dabba, into a container, that is x. So if I want to run it, you just have to click here. You just have to click here, and when you click here, this will return me output. So in order to see this container, this variable. So let's suppose I'm a user and I'm not a programmer, so I don't know what is into this container, into this variable. I just want to know. So in order to get that, I'm just have to come into the second cell and I have to print this X. And when I print this, I'll be getting our value. Okay, in this box, in this container, we have these two items only. And how we can how we get access this, just by this function. This is print. This is our print function. So if anything you wanted to find out, let's suppose we have a y in which we have a name called Amit. Okay, so in order to find out what is present in y, because right now I can easily see what is present into y, but in some of the scenario when my when I'm not a programmer, I'm a user, I'm a customer, and I just want to know what is present in my y container. Okay, through programmatically on by writing a code. So we first have to use a function called print function. This print function will give you the access to access those container, like what is present into those containers. You can easily see by passing this function, which is print, and under the print we have a bracket, and under the bracket, under the parenthesis, we have to pass this variable. And when I pass y, you can see this is Amit. Okay, so this is the concept of variable, and variable is like a container in which we are storing items. And we have also seen a function called print function. Print function will give you the access. Let me write here, print function. Yeah, 1 second. Print function print function will give you the access to, so print function will give you the access to see what is present into a specific container. Specific variable. What is present into a specific variable? So print function will give you the access to see what is present into a specific variable. I hope you got the point where I'm trying to tell you here. So this is the very basic part that I have just told you here. Okay, so yeah, this is the very basic part. So this is all about in this video, and I'm just I know this video is very short, but my idea behind to make this video, I just want you to clear with these two concepts, because these two concepts are like a core builder. Because after learning these two concepts, and I will be also telling you in the second video or our upcoming videos that how I have written this heading here, and this heading here. By the way, this is nothing but your, this is called comments that I have just put it here. How I put it here, I will tell you the second video, and second video will be little bit long just because I'll be talking about a lot of concepts there. But don't worry, I'll be telling you in such a manner so that you can easily grab it. Okay. But in this video is very short, just because I want you to familiar with this Python syntax, this cells and this variables, this print function. So this variable and this print function, you just have to revise it, and I will give you the assignment to do it. So just come here and I will give you I am giving you the assignment. So assignment. Okay. By the way, don't worry about this thing, how I have written this thing. I will be telling you the second video, but let's see assignment first. Okay, so what is your assignment? Print the number from 1 to 13, and yeah, print the number from 1 to 13. This is your assignment. print the number from 1 to 13. I know this is very, very basic. Uh, when I will really not really wanted to do give you this kind of assignment. This is very, very, very easy. Okay, but again, I'm telling you, just to familiar with these two concepts, I'll be giving this assignment, as well as I have just uh, told about these two concepts. But don't worry, in upcoming videos, you'll be definitely learn some better concepts, some basic concepts, some advanced basic concepts as well. So print the number from 1 to 13. This is your assignment, and you can also make a variable. Okay. Okay, let's forget it for a time being. Just do this assignment. Okay, just take a screenshot and just do this assignment. And yeah, just do this assignment, and we'll be meet in our second video. This is just, I think this video uh, is nothing, but I've just told you why this is very, very uh, small. Just I wanted to familiar with try to familiar you with these two concepts, because these two concepts I feel very, very important: variable and print functions. So from second video, the concept will be going to be advanced, so be ready, and just do this assignment and just revise 2 to 3 times these three concept, and that will be good. I think only 30 minutes will take to learn these two concepts, and we'll be meet in our next video. That's it. And bye bye. But before going to end this video, if you are new to my channel, just subscribe this channel and just share with your friends. And if any specific video that you want from me to make on this video on this channel, then just put it in a comment box. I'll be seeing, and I'll definitely try to make a video on that. So let's end this video, and just hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. So yeah.